Roll it.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, as always, first off, we got Rich Cooley. We got the Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, and Scott Swiftwater. Tony's here tonight. What's going on, you guys?
Well, this weekend was wet and rainy and
moist.
Moist, very moist. And Dustin came down, and we went over to the man cave, and he brought a half a bucket of some of that material from the new pit where we were cleaning out that screw.
Uh-huh.
And, oh, man, you should see the clean-outs that we had.
Oh, sweetness. Nice. Just a half a bucket?
Yeah. Just a half, yeah.
And how many buckets?
Just over half a bucket, but it was amazing, the gold we got out of it.
How many buckets you get out of there so far?
Probably about 22 buckets.
Dang, you got some dirt to run.
And we haven't even touched the what I call the clay screw, the smaller screw. It's like a little double, looks like the jet propellers on it, and it busts. And that's where when they get close to bedrock and the clay, it goes in there and it busts it up and gets all the gravels out of it. So
right,
I call that the nugget box.
Yeah, or the clay breaker. Yeah, that'd be the one that's got you.
Well, look at it this way: 22 buckets, you got half a yard. You're good.
Is that what that is, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I don't know that math. Sorry. I knew it, but I forgot it. How many? So it's what? 45 buckets in a yard.
41.
41. Okay.
Yeah.
41. So yeah, you're halfway there, Dennis. You almost got a freaking yard of dirt out of there.
In Alaska, how much is that, Scott? You've been watching that. How much gold do they get in a yard of material there in Alaska?
It depends on where you're digging.
I mean, okay, but on an average, did you ever see where they were saying like they get so many ounces of gold per yard?
Yeah, I've heard them say it, but dang it, I can't remember. They're looking for X amount per yard.
Because that would be. We were getting. Well, think of it this way: when we started digging at the original pit, which was across from where we're at now, about 3 or 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
We got into a sweet spot, and we were averaging right at 1 gram of gold per 5-gallon bucket. So it would only take 32 buckets to get an ounce of gold, and that's less than a yard of material.
Dang, I wish I could remember the number. Yeah. I wish I could remember. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't either.
You can't either, Rich? I just can't remember it. It sucks, but I can't remember the number. But whatever you get's fine. I'm sure it's pretty darn good. Yeah. If you got that much out of a half a bucket. I wonder what.
Well, I told Dustin to get it all cleaned up and send me a picture of it because it was absolutely. It was short. It was we got it on video and I got it uploaded on the YouTube channel and
right.
So it was
dang.
I started out running the Cooley cleanup sluice.
Oh, there you go. And then
But I couldn't find the stand, and we were trying to prop it up and use like shipping boxes and little poppy things, and then I couldn't find my 2,000 gallon pump to save my life, and then I realized, oh shoot, that's in Idaho in storage. We're trying to use 1,100 gallon, and it just wasn't enough.
Okay.
So we had to use the old drop ripple bucket classifier thingy.
Gotcha. See if this makes sense to you. Parker once said he needed an ounce an hour, and he is moving 300 yards per hour. So what's the math on that? I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what?
Everybody,
so. I you know what, Dennis? I'm going to take over for you. I'm going to explain this.
Explain it.
An ounce an hour is cool because Parker has dump trucks. He's got backhoes, track hose,
300 yards,
everything else.
300 yards an hour. That's a lot of dirt. Sure. We're talking 1 yard.
So that's what the fuel will kill you.
Right. But we're just wondering what would that math be if you for 1 yard, how much is Parker getting in 1 yard of gold then?
Someone have
you know
a
what?
calculator out there?
You know what we're saying, Scott?
I'm just, yeah.
If
Believe it or not, I think I'm going to be with Dennis if he hears me on this. But I think if you get 1 gram to 2 grams.
All right, Lou said a
per
gram.
6 hours.
Uh-huh.
We're doing pretty good.
Right. But Lou said it's a gram, so that would be a gram an hour. If he's running 300 yards an hour, that would be a gram per yard per hour. So if you get a gram out of a yard, Dennis, that's
I'm doing pretty
amazing.
Doing pretty good. If I can get an ounce of gold in a yard of material, that's pretty good. But see, the one thing about working
a yard's pretty much.
Uh-huh.
A lot.
Well, one thing about working a pit though is you've got so much material. You're limited. You can only run because all the hard work's been done and it's all concentrated and it's in one spot. So eventually,
right.
you might run, and there's no way there's 300 yards of that material there. But what I mean, it's
right. So I think if you got a gram out of a yard though, that would be really good then.
Well,
oh my God, yeah,
I'm
right?
excited about
Oh yeah.
It's finding out how much gold we got out of that half a bucket, because starting in the spring, we already talked to the owners. We get to clean out that screw every single Saturday,
right?
Because he starts up and said it's a win-win for both of us because he has to do an inspection. I guess for M. Shaw and all that stuff. He has to. And all that material's in there, and it makes it a lot easier on him.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just tickled to death. And I said, well, just run it hard. I told him, run it hard, and we'll make sure we get it clean.
Cool. Okay, so wait. Lou was a little wrong in the math, she said. So for Parker running 300 yards, that would be 1/10 of a gram per yard per hour is what he's averaging.
No
right.
good. Yeah.
So that's not much.
Now, but you gotta understand what I'm trying to say is when you come to the stuff that we're running,
right,
and the fuel that we're using,
right,
is way less.
Right,
it's not the same thing.
Right, I gotcha. I know what you're saying.
So I mean, if you got good ground and you could get an ounce a week, and you're actually running 25, 35 gallons of gas. Really? You can kill Parker all week long. Yeah. I mean, all week long.
I think I think that's what I'm gonna have. We're gonna do next spring when we start cleaning out that screw. I'm gonna wait till we get 32 buckets of material, and then just do a video on it, run it, see how much gold we get out of 32 buckets, how much fuel we used, which isn't going to be really a whole lot.
No, right. That won't be much.
And, yeah.
No. Not in your equipment, right. So, yeah.
Nope.
Sure. That's what you should do. That would be cool. And this way, kind of gives you an idea. Right?
Yeah, makes me kind of curious.
It gives you that yard
yard
per
average.
tonnage.
Yeah, that average per yard thingy going on there. Math sucks. I hate math.
Can I tell you what? If I could get an ounce of gold per yard, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But, it wouldn't be worth buying big equipment because you spend way too much money on that big equipment and it wouldn't pay for itself. It's better to do it like we're doing.
Yeah, you're better off doing it the way you're doing it.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Mm-hmm. I mean, makes sense to me.
Well, like I said, what I read it on is it's 41 buckets.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what 41 buckets does.
Right, that's what I want to see.
And you know what? And a lot of people, I know a lot of people out there like 41 buckets. Holy cow! But you got to remember, I move a lot of ground, so I want to see what 41 buckets do.
That's even better. I'll do that instead. Is it 41 buckets equals a yard, Scott, or is it 42?
Yeah,
well,
that's 41 buckets. There's some people say 42. I say 41. It's right there. If you do that much, you're going to know what you can get per ton.
That's what I'll do. I'll run 40. I'll make it 40 and even 42.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Michael looked it up just now. He said it's 36 makes a cubic yard. 36.5 makes a cubic yard. Ken 36.
said 36. So that's not what we get out of That's not what we get at a front end loader, 41 buckets. But anyway.
36 cubic yard in the minor scale, 36. Okay.
36. All
36
right,
buckets. That's what
36
everybody's
buckets.
saying, 36. Unless you have Scott's buckets, then it's 41. He has those.
Well,
he has those little ice cream
we always went 41. We always went 41 buckets because it was honest. It's straight through the board. You know what you're going to get. There's no gray area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could be in the gold or you're out of gold. If you ran 41 buckets and there's nothing there, guess what? You're not in the gold. I mean, it's
It's
black
a lot of
and white.
buckets. Either way, yeah, it's a lot of buckets. But,
yeah, it is.
But
It is a lot of buckets.
Run the 36 and see, Dennis. See what you get out of 36
Yeah,
buckets.
36. That's
Yeah.
all right.
And
Make
But I
that,
think-
make that a plan.
I think Dennis. I was going to say. I think where he's running at the pit and stuff like that, and a different pit. You know, those are gravel pits. They still have gold in them. He can run. Oh my God, he can run 46 buckets within the first 3 hours.
No, probably. You know,
Yeah, easy.
All right.
if you got peaceful equipment that can clean
Well,
that up.
it's just I don't run it fast though because that material
Right.
is so concentrated. You know, if you try to run it too fast, you're going to overload whatever time. I don't care what kind of mat you're using. So I let it work, and I let it because we actually did a video running our tailings, and oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe the gold we recovered out of it. So we were running way too fast and too hard. We have to slow
it down.
our process down and
I
take our
gotcha.
time and get it out.
Right. Yep, right. That way it just makes sense. Slow it down a bit.
Yeah.
You know. So what if it takes...
We're in no hurry. We're in no hurry.
Right.
That material's not going anywhere.
Right, that's a good thing. You know,
It's not going to be swept away from a flood. It's not going to be. It's there. So
Right. Somebody ain't coming in and getting it. It's yours.
what's the old saying? Measure twice, cut once.
Uh-huh.
You know,
That's
instead of running
right.
it twice,
You
run it
darn
run
right.
it slow and run it once.
Right. I got you. I'm with you. It makes sense to me. Do it. Let's see what you get. Let's find out. Let's do a little test.
Yeah,
and,
that's
see what you get.
36. I
That's
will.
the
I will run.
True tail.
Hey,
of the
Dennis,
tail.
I want to see pictures.
Oh yeah.
I always you see him in the videos.
Yeah, he does videos.
Wait, you ought to see the one I uploaded Saturday. You ought to see the gold we got out of the half bucket. That was amazing.
See, I don't know, Scott. Can you watch videos down there at camp, Scott, or no? Because your internet.
Yeah.
You can.
You know what the funny thing about it
What?
is when you got a guy that wants to make videos and you got to watch somebody else making videos.
Yeah.
You really watch them.
Well, no. But you want to see the golds?
No,
you gotta
you know
watch
what? This is how it is. Dennis Dayton and Kathleen, just thumbs down.
That what? Wait a minute. What did you say?
I'm just you guys. I'm just joking. I'm just
So
joking.
you're the
really,
You're the thumbs down guy.
So you're the one
I'm
that
not.
You know, I have two consistent people every single video that gives me a thumbs down every single
it's
time.
Scott and
it's
Manny.
comical.
Yeah, it's Scott and Manny, Dennis. They're the two that give you the
Scott.
thumbs down.
Yep.
You dirty man. No, it's so funny because I do. Lisa, when we watch them, like thumbs down, she goes, "You better not." I'm like, "Oh, I know I can't." Thumbs up. I never give you guys thumbs down. Trust me. It's always a good joke.
It's
It is
funny.
a great joke.
It's funny, even if you did, it'd be funny because you know each other. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just messing with
Nah.
each
No,
other.
you know what?
It
You know what's
doesn't
really
matter to
funny?
me.
No, what's really funny is, you know what? You got a guy, and Dennis, you and me are the same thing. We go out of our way to make a video to either entertain or educate somebody digging gold, and you
Right.
give a thumbs down on it. Now, what kind of moron does that crap? I'm just
Good
saying.
question, Scott.
I mean, it's just stupid. Like, we went out of our way to do something to educate you, and you give me a thumbs down.
You're gonna have your haters no matter what,
Yeah,
Scott.
but
So
it
you know,
don't-
what I mean, at least I know they're watching every video
Exactly.
when I get a thumbs down.
It's like,
So,
man, I'll take a
it
thumbs
doesn't
down.
it doesn't matter at all.
Oh, heck yeah. You know?
Well, you know what? I think I got a couple thumbs down, and I'm like,
I think we
who
all
cares?
have. It's like, who even thinks about it? I don't. It's like,
I don't either.
yeah, it's like whatever.
It used to bug me at first, and I'm like, really?
Well, yeah, because
and then the more you do it, you're
your
like, hey, the same people are watching the same video. They're watching. That's all that matters is they're watching.
Right. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Who cares? Give it a thumbs down. So what? Do you look at if a video has a thumbs down before you watch it? Nope. You see a video you're interested in watching, you watch it. You don't care if it's got a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
You know what's funny? It's because when I do my videos, and I post them as it's posted. I'm the first one that watches it, just to make sure I didn't mess up.
Right. Do you give it a thumbs down, Scott?
No.
Even if there's a video I don't kind of like, I never give it a thumbs down anyway.
No, even if you don't like it,
I don't give it a like.
I don't think I've ever give anything a thumbs down. I honestly don't
Hey,
think
it took a lot of gall for somebody to actually make a video.
That's the way I look at it. Somebody put in a lot of work into doing it. Maybe that ain't the best content, or maybe something wasn't the greatest, but it don't deserve a thumbs down. It's like, it's still, give them credit for doing it. Give them a thumbs up.
I've seen on videos that were really good, and you go down to it, and there's like the third person goes, "You suck." I'm like, what?
Right.
Yeah, you got your normal hecklers in there. That's.
See, yeah, you're gonna have hecklers. You're gonna have all that stuff.
Yeah, but really, I'm a gold digger. I'm like, hey, dude, I actually learned something off it. And the third thing is you suck. I'm like, really? Who are you?
See, the nice thing about it now is I used to leave. I welcomed all comments, and then I started. This is more family friendly, and if it got too, X-rated on what they left, I would basically. Either delete it, or if it was the same person over and over, I just report them.
You're right.
And then I would let YouTube leave. Now they're doing the kids rating. So
right.
It's real simple, because if it's a kids rated, which that's what I try to keep the platform at. It's rated for anyone.
E for everyone.
And if I have one in there that's going to do that, you just report them, man, and they'll after so many that you just get booted completely off of YouTube.
Right.
So
see what's cool is because I don't have commercials on mine, so I can just put whatever the hell I want on there.
Can you? Are you sure?
Yes, I can.
Is it only?
Well, you don't have your monetized then.
If you're not monetized,
you're right.
Right.
I don't make money off YouTube.
If you're
monetized, I post videos for educational videos.
Right.
I don't do money. I don't do partnerships. I don't do anything like that. And the reason why is because I actually contacted YouTube when I first started doing this, and I wanted to become a partner. And they said, well, you don't have enough views. I'm like, well, okay. Well, I guess you don't want to, somebody new up and coming getting on anything. Anyway, about the first 2 months they were calling me back. And like, we want to be a partner with you. I'm like, you know what? Actually, I'm the only person, I'm watching gold videos that don't have a commercial on their crap.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I don't need you. And I just said no. And they called me back 3 or 4 times. I'm like, you know what? I like the way I am. Just post a video and let it play. I don't do all that, click, rate, subscribe, all that. If you want to see my stuff, that's cool.
Right.
But we don't do that no more.
I understand, because you're not monetized. So, you don't care if they subscribe, but, right.
Exactly.
Understand completely.
But you know what? My information's for free. I want people to be educated from what I know.
Right.
And what you can see, and that's where I want to be. I don't have to have a commercial in the middle of my video.
Right.
So just so everybody knows out there listening to the thousands of people that subscribe, if you want to learn anything, do not watch whatever Scott posts on YouTube.
Well, you ain't going to be charged for it.
No commercials, right, Scott?
You darn right about that. You know what? I actually have 2 people that actually H&E Mining, which is kind of a sponsor of mine, that helped me out a lot, and then Can't Stop Smoking Barbecue, which that's always in my
right.
And I put those guys on my stuff because I like those guys, and I stand behind what they do.
Right.
So that's kind of my own kind of commercial.
Right.
But other than that, you'll never see this ad's going to play for 10 seconds or
right.
This thing's just, yeah. I don't have that. I disagree. I disagree.
But you got a lot of people waiting on you to release a new video, Scott. Are you ever going to do that again, or are you done?
Oh, good Lord, Tim, you're throwing me on the spot right now.
Dude, sorry.
Anyway, I've got a video in mind, and it's going to be a kind of a harsh video, but
Okay.
I've got something in mind right now that's coming up.
Dude, you
And
got a lot of people.
a lot of people's not going to like it. Some's going to like it.
Oh, goodness.
So it's going to be that way.
You're going to be on
Now, Rich, do you have any videos on YouTube?
No.
All right. I didn't know if you ever put it in the up or not. So.
No.
Yeah, dude, can you give me one deer hunt?
That would be
Rich ain't
awesome. I
into
love
all
watching
that,
deer
though.
hunts.
Yeah.
I'm a big deer hunter. I love watching hunting videos too.
See? Yeah, Rich ain't into doing
I would.
the YouTube
Hey,
thing.
I would watch. I would watch.
Oh, yeah. But I don't know. To get a video out, Scott, because people want to see it, so you better get one out. You know?
You know what? I know.
It's
I
time.
know people want to see it, but you got to understand. Dennis knows. You guys all know. It's not easy to make a video. I don't want something to it's not going to be stupid. I don't want a stupid video. I don't have those. I don't do them. I just disprove them. I want something to be educational, and for the people that want actually to get into gold digging, that's who I want to teach. That's the thing. That's why I come into it, and that's where I'm standing. I will not go against that. You know
I've been
what?
trying to learn. The only hardest thing about that for me is learning doing all this new editing stuff. I've been playing with this edit. I've been kind of having fun. I mean, it takes a while. You know, before I would just do it, the videos and just time to get it through Video Shop and boom, put it on. Now I've got all these different tools through Video Shop, so I'm experimenting and putting this and that, and noises and sounds, and trying to make it funny, you know, and stuff going through the video. So.
I seen our silly turkey video on Facebook the other day. I think you posted it in your memories or something, Dennis. And
yeah.
That dang old turkey video that we did. It was like
that was hilarious.
That was
I love
fun.
that video.
That one was a good one with the Benny Hill music. It was.
Oh
good.
my gosh!
That
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. They're all great.
That one was funny though. That was a
I mean,
blast.
but if you take me and Dennis, you know what? We're honest video players. We want you to see what it is. Shad and Kathleen. Shad's pretty good at what he does because those suckers Shad's freaking video is pretty awesome. I'm just telling you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the way he places them, the music and everything like that, I'm like, oh yeah, you took a lot of work. But they take a lot of work into doing that stuff. And me, I just want to show a video that just teaches you what to do and everything. And
do it.
I think Dennis does too.
Yeah, do it. You just gotta do it. You know?
Just do it.
I mean, it's not like you're putting a video out a day or a video out a week, Scott. The last time you put one out's been how long? You know, it's been a while.
Hey,
it's time.
You don't have to throw that. You don't have to throw that out there, Tim.
I just have to
No, he's saying it's time for another video.
Yeah,
That's what
we're
he's
just
trying to say,
saying
Scott.
it's time, Scott. It's time. Get the camera.
I know.
Start doing a dang
know.
video.
Does it? You can give fishing, anything. Just get one out there, man.
Just do a video. Show them how to tie a hook on for catfishing. It don't matter. Do a dang gum video.
It's educational, yeah.
That's right.
You know what? It's really funny because I want to be educational, but that damn Jeff Williams, God damn it, guy.
Jeff is the man.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
I
is.
know.
But it doesn't
I've
matter.
never even met Jeff, but you know what? He's got my respect. He did a lot of things, and he is,
Now,
I honestly say it, smarter than me.
two people
He
just now in
knows-
the chat room, Scott, said they want to see more dry washing videos. Get out there and make a dry washing video. You ain't done one in a while.
It
Get
just-
out, make one.
It just rained. Hey, guys, just for your fact, it just rained here for 4 days.
All right, dry
And
your
it's going to rain
sand.
here another 4 days. So dry washing is out of the question.
Go cover up.
Yeah,
your
what's it gonna
sand.
take? What's it gonna take? About 4 days to dry, and that's it. I mean,
Right.
it rains, it soaks so quick, and it's dry.
Right. Go throw a tarp
Not-
over a big area.
Oh, Dennis Dayton, not where I'm at, big boy.
And
I'm at the bottom of the hub.
you have the Scott Swiftwater style. See, you got to get out there and do it. Just get out there and make a video. Yeah.
Just do it.
I'm just saying, man. If I
Just
can do it,
saying.
I
I'm
want
just
to do
saying.
it.
I'm just
But
saying.
if it's just irrelevant and just sounds dumb, I'm not going to do it.
You're right,
I
Matt.
just can't do it.
Matt is correct. Sounds like an excuse. They're saying, Scott. See, they're putting you.
Whatever.
They're putting you on blast street.
I'm just
It's
saying.
like you got to get out there and do a video. Something, anything. You're out at Gold Camp, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
here.
all right, okay. Well, there you go. There's your start. You're at
And
Gold Camp.
we're you know what? I'm actually looking for new land. I'm actually looking
And
for
you
land
can't
to
do a
buy.
video on that while you're doing it. Start putting
Yeah, but
some pieces
I
together.
got a lot of things going on.
I know.
You guys
can
don't understand.
Hey, just turn on the camera while you're doing it. That's all. While you're,
Yep.
that's all.
Let it roll.
Let it roll, man. And action.
Right.
Yeah, and then you're you're doing it. It's that simple. And then put it together and release it, and everybody's happy. They get to see Scott.
Happy.
Happy. That's what they want, man. So you got to go out there and
Well, I don't have snow,
Well, see, there you go. There's no excuse then not to be doing a video.
and you guys are still gonna get it.
Oh, we're not getting no snow. It ain't gonna
It's
snow.
coming.
That's what you've been
Yeah.
telling us.
You told us that 2 weeks ago, and we still ain't got none.
Baloney. I seen pictures. Yeah,
Rich.
no, it's coming.
I'm gonna look up the weather right now, and I'm gonna tell you. Let's see how much snow are we getting this week? It's going to be probably not. Oh crap!
It's supposed to be like 57, almost 60 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Do
50s,
you,
50s,
do you
40s,
guys
40s,
even
40s.
know where the jet stream comes from?
Yeah, but that jet
The
stream,
sky?
that jet stream's petering out before it gets here or something, because we ain't getting no snow.
Okay, you know what? I hope to God, because I'm going back home for Christmas again.
When are you coming? When are you coming down for Christmas?
I'm not telling you.
Come on, man, you gotta tell us.
It's gonna be. Oh my God, I don't know. She does the flights, so it's gonna be between. Holy cow! And I didn't want to leave.
Uh-huh.
Well, see
So-
that, Scott, you're not going to be that far away. See that you can come down and run some pit material with me.
Yeah.
You can go. You
Yeah,
could actually.
I'm not
take this
driving,
gold-
Dennis. I don't have a
you could take this
car.
gold.
Rent a car.
You could take this gold back to Arizona and show them what gold looks like.
See? Looky there.
Hey, you know what, Dennis? Since you're so good to go like long distances to go to an outing, why don't you come pick me up? We'll come back. We'll make a video together, and you can take me back home.
How far away are you going to be from where Dennis is, Scott?
Well, I'm in Lebanon, Indiana.
Where?
Lebanon. That's
Lebanon.
Oh, Lebanon?
Lebanon. That's about 4 hours away.
Is it about 4 hours away? Dang.
4 hours, Jesus!
Dang. That's quite a
This
ways.
guy's.
Is it 4?
You're in Kentucky.
Well, where's Lebanon
Just
close
about.
to? Indianapolis or?
It's north, way north.
No, it's not way north. It's 20
20
or
what?
freaking 5 miles.
20 what?
25 freaking miles.
From?
From what?
Indianapolis.
Oh.
Well, I'm only 30 miles from Indianapolis. Well, then you're 55 miles away from me. Then that's not far.
That's not far at all.
That's a hop, skip, and jump.
Obviously.
I thought it was way up north,
Dang.
Lebanon.
That ain't far at all. Scott,
Well, I can do that then. I can come pick you up. It's that close.
there you
All
go.
right.
There you go. And no excuses, Scott.
No
Hey,
excuses.
and just for everybody out there in the chat land, I'm not going to have a mannequin with me.
Ah, dang it.
Thank God, because I wouldn't come pick you up.
You know what? I don't even know what a Minikin. I said the legs. I didn't say anything about a Minikin.
Dude, you better hope I never find one, because if I find one, I'm sticking it in a box
You-
and shipping it to you.
You know what? It'd be so funny. My girlfriend, there's a things showed up for here. What's that? Well, there's a head out of the top of it. It looks like a mannequin.
If it fits, it ships.
That's right.
That's the way I see it. And we're sending it to you. Friggin' rush
guys are
delivery.
Don't ask, don't tell.
That's right.
You guys are so funny sometimes. I'm just saying.
That would just be it. I'm telling you. It's your niche, Scott. That's what you got to do, man.
Yeah. But I will tell you guys one thing. Arizona, bingo, bingo, bongo, has got rain. And hello, this is just for us West Coasters. They got rain right now. Water's minimal, but good enough to dry land dredge. And
Is this-
what it was to Sunday.
So is this even the monsoon season yet, right there? or
Now
is
wait a
this
minute.
kind of-
No.
Yeah.
Monsoon's that's gone. You're in the wintertime stuff. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're gonna get torrential rains again.
So is that the monsoon season then?
No, the monsoon season's like way back.
Oh, it's over.
This is not.
Well, what
Yeah.
month do they consider the monsoon season?
Yeah.
When it rains down in the valley.
Well, okay.
That's pretty easy.
Is the rain down in the valley?
No,
There's no rain down
It's up
there.
here.
Is it,
It's up there.
oh,
It
okay.
ain't down in the valley.
All right.
It's up there.
All right.
Is that what you're
man.
saying?
You know what, Dennis? You think 60 miles ain't nothing? Trust me, 60 miles in Arizona means a whole lot.
I didn't realize. Well, yeah, I guess 41 buckets compared to 36. I
Six.
understand, Scott.
Yeah.
60 miles is different in Arizona than it is in Indiana. I get it. I got you, buddy.
Hey,
I
Tim,
got you.
Yes, sir.
you got that? Tim, you got that big knife on you? Can you just stab Dennis right in the freaking gut? Turd head.
Man. All right, here's my question. Who's doing precious metal prices tonight? Scott, you doing them again like you did? Or you probably can't because you're not at your computer.
Yeah. No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh,
We're
you got
good.
your computer? Okay. Well, you can do precious metal prices if you want. Rich, you want to do birthdays?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, precious metal. Damn it.
Yeah, we'll give you a
Hang
minute.
on.
We'll give you a minute to look it up.
I gotta look it up again.
Let's go ahead and do
Now, you guys gotta remember up here I got slow internet.
You got slow internet.
Well,
Well-
do the birthdays, Rich.
Yeah, Rich
Huh?
could do
There you go.
birthdays first if you want, Scott. Rich, you want to do birthdays first?
Yep.
All right, Dennis, you singing?
You know I am.
All right.
Well, as soon as the dogs quit barking. All right, here we go. Are you ready for the birthday song?
Ready, live. Sing it.
Scott says, "Happy birthday to you," from Scott. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Swiftwater.
And the crowd goes wild.
Anymore.
Hey. All right. Today's date 11/24/2019. Following birthdays. Yeah. That's a good one. Ferrari Awad, Charles Gordon, Chris Peterson, Damon, Don Martindale, Ted Clausen, Joe Acabalo, Preston, Randy Hufine, Scott Allen Quick, Sean Nelson, Torso MD. Birthdays tomorrow. David Peckham, Don Armit, George Urchison,
Dang.
I guess. Jeff Peters, a.k.a. Lost My Shirt Jeff. Nick Starfin. Oro Hudson, Randy Salers, and Rosemary Baker. And that's, I don't know. It didn't work last time, but let me try somebody.
Give it a whirl.
Pick someone out. Who are you picking out?
Chris Peterson.
Chris Peterson, okay.
He likes mining big time.
Big time.
Logged any clubs, GPA, had to fund the site, a buddy. Who referred you to site? A buddy. You got a buddy.
He got a buddy for
Kind of
sure.
equipment to use, trommel and excavators.
Oh, big time.
So, yeah.
All right.
I don't know when he joined, though. I can't tell that. So I don't have that capability.
It's all right. It's all good. I don't even know how he finds it either. He just scrolls down through their bottom of all their comments to the very first comment they got.
Oh,
And then
really?
that's how he knows, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's how he does it. He'll scroll through them all the way. And that's it.
It says November 16, 2012.
Say, there you go. That's my joint. So he's been around quite a while. Pretty cool. Way to go. Now you know that little trick, Rich.
Yep.
Awesome, Rich. Thank you, brother. And happy birthday to everybody who had birthdays.
Oh, no problem.
Very cool. Scott, you ready?
Well, I'm looking at gold price.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're at 14, or well, pretty much 1,460 bucks, 0.8,
Dropped again?
and we are on the down because we know what, we can't trade on Sunday, but somebody else is, Australia and China. So it is on that. Silver is at 16.94,
Oh,
down 0.4.
okay.
Because, like I said, we're not trading yet. So wait for tomorrow. It might come up. You never know.
It will.
But we are both in the red on. Yeah, we're
On-
both in the red.
Yeah.
It's not good.
What's that? Keep
But
talking.
you know what? I could still say gold's still up above 14, so we're good.
Okay.
We're at. Oh wait, 1460, 1414.
Okay. Give us platinum
So
or palladium or whatever
it's
if you got them.
hang on a second. I gotta look for that. You mess me up when you do that because
Oh, dang it.
I don't have that on my stuff.
I can see if I got it, Scott.
You got platinum and
I
palladium?
might have. Yeah, let me see if it loads up on this computer. Let me see.
Well, my stuff is like it's trading like right now. So
Hold on. Be patient. What the heck is that crap? Yeah. Wrong. That's not what I wanted. No, I can't.
I can actually say you know what, we're not, the gold's not doing bad. It's just staying level.
Gold and silver's the crucial
It's not.
ones for us. So
Yeah.
you got them ones. That's good enough, right? That's the ones we're most concerned with. Gold and silver.
Yeah, but the numbers keep changing. So
That's all right.
I'm just
Close
watching it.
enough. Just keep stacking your gold and silver, like Jaron says. That's all that matters.
Well, right, like I said, right now it's on a downward sway, but it's not really going below the line.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not dangerous situation. So you're still pretty good. It could come back to, like I said, tomorrow when it starts trading Monday, it could go back up $14, $15.
Yeah,
You never
well,
know.
right, that's tomorrow.
We're just riding
We're
right
worried
now on the
about
weekend.
Right
It
now,
looks-
what it is worth if we
Yeah.
sold it. So, good job. That'll work. Thank you, Scott. So, here's what let's do. Let's take a quick break real fast, and we'll be right back, everybody. Sound like a plan?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
By the way, Tim,
What?
before you go, remember, we are not volatile for any, what do you call that, money thing. Don't put your money in what I said.
Yeah.
Don't do anything. I'm just saying.
We are in no way financial advisors.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
All right, everybody, we're back, and Dennis is going to do some lost treasures tonight. And Rich, you didn't have a Cooley's Corner tonight, did you?
No,
right.
No, I don't have anything for tonight. I need somebody to start sending me suggestions.
Suggestions is what you need, ain't it? Yeah. So if anybody's got,
I'm running out of stuff, but nobody's
shooting
sent me anything.
suggestions. Okay, well, everybody listening, Rich needs some suggestions. If there's something you'd like from the research and talk about.
I say it every week, and nobody does nothing. So
every week, he sure does. So it would definitely help him out if you can send him your ideas. You know, even if it's something he's done before. You know, let him know. He's always open for it, for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, everybody out there, remember, there's only so much stuff we could talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
I mean, we like people come in. They want questions. Please call in, ask us questions. We love it. We don't mind it.
Right. No, right. It's always good. You know, send your suggestions for sure. And also, don't forget Tuesday night, 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. It's Ed, Jess, and Dana with their Tuesday night hangouts. This week's going to be an open mic night for their callers, so give them a call if you got something you want to talk about and chat it up with the boys. 8 o'clock over there on their YouTube channel every Tuesday night hangouts, so check them out. And also, what we got the new Cronies Club giveaway going on. I came across another new beanie, so with it getting cold, we got a beanie and a regular hat in there for one of the cronies this month. Get one of them. And our good buddy John Hunt sent us some more of them gemstones. I'll go through them, split them up, maybe 2 packages again, and give those away tonight on the show. Those are awesome. And then, don't forget about the raffle, the GPS raffle we got going on. It's got 7 grams of gold. And that's pretty darn nice. Tickets are $1 a piece.
7 grams?
7 grams, yeah. And it's got a nice nugget in it, too. It's got some quartz in it. It's sharp. It's nice. It's nice. So, 7 grams.
7 grams?
7 grams
really?
total, yeah. That's including the nugget.
Man.
7 grams. So, and like for every $1 you donate, you get a ticket. I'll send you the last 3 numbers of the ticket, and on the 29th, we'll draw the winner, and somebody's going to walk away with it. So it's pretty cool. I want to thank our good friend Dirt Hog for that. He wanted to do a little fundraiser for us, so there you go. So check that out. All you got to do is click the GPS raffle tab, and then click the donate button over there on the right, and buy as many tickets as you like. So
now, Tim, do you have to be a member of GPS to get in?
Yes, you do. That's the only way you can buy them is from the site here. So.
Well, you know what? How can you be a member of GPS?
Well, to be a member of GPS, just sign up. It's that simple. It's free.
Wow, I lost you guys there for about 30 seconds.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Huh. We was
Well,
talking.
you know what?
Hang up and call back.
Me and Scott was talking, so it must have just been on your
I was
end.
going to say, well, sorry about your luck, Dennis, but you know what? Anybody out there, if you want in, just say you heard it from Swiftwater Toney.
Yeah, so check it all out.
Since Dennis missed it.
Sorry, I was looking at something, reading something there for a minute. I lost my train of thoughts. But yeah, so check out.
Well, I tell you what, on that raffle, Tim. If it reaches $500, I'll throw in a box of unsearched from the new pit.
Oh, new
the
pit
screw.
dirt?
From the very bottom of the barrel where we're getting that good stuff at.
Awesome. Cool.
So we reach $500 on that raffle. We're gonna add a box of that pit material.
To the 7 grams. So cool. Yep.
Dennis, you overdoer.
And Vicky, we draw the winner on the 29th, so you can get tickets all the way up until the 29th of December, and because we'll cut it off that morning or something of the 29th. You have plenty of time. It's the 29th,
7 grams of gold.
Yeah, 29th of December, Vicky. Not November, December. So you have plenty of time. And it's $1 a ticket.
Yeah, but 7 grams. 7 grams.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm holding it right now in this bottle. It's sweet. It's chunky.
And you guys, you know what? If you got partners, share it with your partners.
It's got a lot of chunky.
7 grams of gold. You can split
It's
it. Come
sweet.
on. 7 grams of gold.
Oh yeah, you can see the picture of it on the tab under the GPS raffle tab. So
what part of that don't you understand, Scott? 7 grams of gold.
7 grams. So check it out. Pretty cool. So on that note, Dennis, are you ready to tell us some lost treasure stories of where are you going tonight?
I think I'm just about ready here.
Right, you let me know when you're ready.
Before I get started, I wanted to say something really cool. One of my buddies just got back from vacation that I work with, and he went to Tennessee, and because he knows I collect playing cards, and he picked me up a really cool deck of Tennessee cards.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
Very cool. Nice. That is awesome. Pretty cool, Danny. Just say when you're ready, Dennis.
I am ready.
All right. Right now we're going to turn it over to Dennis and his Lost Treasures in America segment. So go ahead, Dennis. Take it away, brother.
All right. We are going to do Lost Treasures in South Dakota.
South Dakota.
And one thing I didn't know and what's really cool is the South Dakota is ranked as the third richest gold-producing state, having unearthed over 30 million ounces since 1876.
Wow.
Most of the gold production centers on the Black Hills region. Placer gold can be found in many of the regional streams. I thought that was just really cool to know.
It is cool, ain't it?
But anyway, we're going to start it off with a lost treasure from let me get my phone adjusted right here, from a General George Crook.
Okay.
He was troops of the 5th Cavalry, and the unsolved death of a miner and the unknown whereabouts of $3,000 in gold dust. And it says, during the beginning of the Black Hills Gold Rush, Crook and his troops made regular trips between Custer and Fort Buford, North Dakota.
Uh-huh.
They established campsites at Sheridan and Pactola where they could feed and water their horses.
Okay.
As the troops prepared to leave the Sheridan camp, they noticed one soldier was missing. A group of men ventured into Sheridan, then a booming mining town, to search, but the man was nowhere to be found. He was counted as AWOL. And then the cavalry headed north. Later, the missing soldier stumbled out of an abandoned shack where he had been sleeping. With the encampment empty, he quickly reasoned that the troop had left without him. He caught up with the cavalry at the next stopping point in O Valley.
Okay.
Freighters found the dead body of miner Norman McCulley near Burnt Ranch, a few miles east of present-day Sheridan Lake. It was believed that McCulley was on his way from his gold claim in O Valley to Rapid City, where he planned to deposit $3,000 in gold dust. Investigators initially believed that Indians had killed McCulley, but then they discovered cavalry boot tracks in the dirt around the body. Mm-hmm. Officers were sent to intercept Crook's 5th Cavalry. Crook admitted the evidence strongly suggested that the previous day's missing soldier was guilty, but he said the man had already been arrested for being absent without leave and was subject only to federal authority. Crook agreed to present the murder evidence at the next session of the military court of inquiry. And it goes on. The cavalry pushed on to Fort Benson, and the soldier in question was put to work in a sawmill. One day, another worker began talking about the mysterious murder. The soldier, under suspicion, became outraged and threw the man into a circular saw, killing him instantly.
I'd say he was outraged.
In a fit of frontier justice, the other mill workers seized the soldier and then hanged him.
Dang.
The soldier never admitted his involvement in McCulley's murder, but was generally believed that he had killed the miner and buried the gold dust somewhere near Burnt Ranch, intending to someday reclaim it. Oh. Like, many treasure stories, no one can say with certainty if it was true or not, but
right.
If you search the hills, you never know.
That's crazy, though, dude.
It says McCulley's gold would be worth over $65,000 today.
Oh, I'd take it. Dang, that's crazy.
I know.
He threw that guy into a saw, and then the other guy said, hey, you can't do that. We're going to hang you. Nice. Man, oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow. That's
I know, right?
I don't think that seems fair.
It's crazy.
Well, I kind of had a story to go in with this one, so I hope you guys kind of enjoyed that little story.
I enjoyed it immensely.
I mean, before I get to the little, the minor ones that I usually talk about, I found this one here, and it kind of had a story behind it. So,
okay. All good, brother.
But moving on, Grayfoot, the Indian, in 1862, stole $56,000. Boy, I wish I had the shadulator out now.
Uh-oh.
In 1862, stole $56,000 in gold coins from a bank in Minnesota. He buried the money between two willow trees near the east bank of Long Lake, just east of Lake City. The coins were said to be buried inside a flour sack.
Okay.
So,
The sack's
if anybody lives in South Dakota, and you know where Long Lake, just east of Lake City is, man, it'd be a good time to purchase a good metal detector. I wonder how much money that would be today. $56,000 back in 1862. That's a bunch.
56,000 in
1862, what it would be worth today. Who out there has a shadulator?
I think Michael Shelby.
Or Shad's not here with a
too.
shadulator. Usually he can just whip that number right out there.
I think
Who can
Michael,
do the?
It's called Rockefeller. It's called Rockefeller, dude.
No, I think it's Michael Shelby. He can figure it out a lot of times too.
Is Michael out there? Is he listening?
He's in there. He's in the chat room listening.
All right, Michael, get that shadulator out.
50.
I was getting ready to say, you know what? You're not have to worry about it. That's for sure.
But it's nice to know. 56,000 in 1852. You said, Dennis.
Yeah. Now remember,
What would be 56,000?
if someone finds those gold coins, they were stolen from a bank in Minnesota.
273,000. 273.
If you find them coins, that bank in Minnesota is going to reclaim that money.
Wait a minute. It's got 56,000 carried at 2, divided by 0, infinity 1. It's I don't have a clue.
273. 273.
273. You say 273,000. It's worth now.
Nope. I said 273. It could be millions. I'm just throwing that number out there.
Why?
Because that's just what I feel.
All right.
Okay, 947. Go ahead, Dennis. I just had to throw that out there. It's just how I feel.
Well, if he comes up with a number, let me know, because I'm going to move on to the Bear Mountain treasure.
Okay, he's ciphering.
Somewhere on the west side of this mountain may be a treasure in gold worth more than $1 million. In 1879, two prospectors buried their gold strike near the cabins. However, outlaws heard of the strike and killed the two men before the whereabouts of the treasure was disclosed.
Okay.
And another one, which he seems to pop up everywhere. A Jesse James gang member supposedly buried a treasure near Garrettson. There's not much information regarding this treasure. You'll need to, probably do a lot of research on this one. Since I obviously didn't.
I'm calling bullshit.
Just saying.
Just saying.
On the shore of Hat Creek is a chest of gold and silver coins taken in a train robbery. The treasure was buried just outside of Rumford.
Gold and silver coins.
Nope.
Doesn't.
It doesn't say anything else. It doesn't elaborate. Just, but a large stagecoach robbery took place in 1878. Outlaws imagine this. Outlaws stole $400,000 in gold and bullion, then buried the treasure near the area of Canyon Spring and Horsehead Creek in Wind Cave National Park.
Okay.
The outlaws were captured and hanged. They never revealed the exact location.
Oh, mercy.
Can you imagine how much that loot is worth today? $400,000 back in 1878.
That's got to be millions now, right? They have to be.
I'm telling you, think about Jesse James. That's bullcrap. Just throw that story away.
Okay, we will.
No, you got to remember, Jesse James was about like Robin Hood. He wanted to steal from the rich, give it to the poor. He would never bury anything.
Well, he didn't say Jesse James did it. He said one of his gang.
Yeah, one of the gang members.
One of his gang buried it? Come on.
That's what it said.
You don't think Jesse James knew what was going on? No, that's improbable, impossible. I'm not buying it.
Okay, Scott.
Hey, you don't have to.
Yes, okay, you have to. I'm just saying, it's not improbable. It is what he is. That's what he. That's his
wait a
claim to
minute.
fame. He did
now
like
wait
the
a
Robin
minute.
Hood thing.
Wait a minute. I have to call bull on that, because what are all these guys out looking for Jesse James's treasures for that he hid? Because Jesse James is known to hide all kinds of treasures.
Dude, people make those stories just to keep you looking for it.
Oh, mercy.
It's oh my god.
Okay, hold
Really?
your thoughts.
If
Scott.
I'm going to rob somebody, I'm not going to bury the treasure.
Well,
I'm going to take it with me.
Well, he would bury it for his guys and then tell them where to find it, so that if they needed money.
Oh yeah, yeah, that happens every day.
They needed milk
yeah.
money. They needed to go buy a new cow, so they had to know where
Oh my
money
God.
was.
You got to tell me.
Go ahead, Dennis.
All right. Well, we've got the lost treasure of the Bighorn River.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see. It says, for many Americans living in 1876, the western part of the United States held the promise of great riches. Of course, gold had been discovered in California, and in the early 1870s, many were certain that huge amounts of ore would be found in Montana and the Black Hills of South Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
Some small gold claims had already been filled there, but few struck it rich, or filed there. What miners didn't know is that a lost shipment of gold was, and still may be, buried near the Little Bighorn battle site. When Custer and his men died on June 25th, 1876, a steamboat named the Far West was making its way up the Bighorn River.
Mm-hmm.
Under the command of Captain Grant Marsh, the Far West had orders to follow the Bighorn River to the mouth of the Little Bighorn. Captain Marsh was then to guide the boat 15 to 20 miles upstream and rendezvous with General Alfred H. Terry and resupply his troops.
Okay.
As the boat sailed to its destination, word reached Captain Marsh that Custer and his men had been massacred, and the wounded soldiers would be brought to the Far West and taken to Fort Lincoln near Bismarck, North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
But the story, though, of the Far West becomes pretty confusing, because some researchers agree that the gold was on board the supply boat, and then of course, they disagree how it got there, but they agree that the gold was buried.
So what you're saying is the gold got stolen.
The gold was buried on shore, but they don't know the exact precise location.
Right. Yeah.
But
that one makes you think a little bit. How come there?
But we have a treasure tale from it's the gold bars from Williston.
Gold bars from Williston.
Yeah, according to an account by writer Emily Shoemaker, Captain Marsh had taken the boat to Williston, North Dakota, where it had collected a shipment of gold bars worth $375,000, and then left for its rendezvous with that General Terry. The gold was to be delivered to Bismarck on the return trip. Of course, they're saying after 52 wounded men were brought on board to make the 740-mile trip to Bismarck, is when Marsh realized that he would need all the room he had on board for firewood to fuel the steamboat's engine. The gold would have to be buried ashore temporarily, and it could return later to collect it.
Okay.
Shoemaker says that Marsh twice attempted to retrieve the gold. Once, 2 months after it was hidden, he docked the boat in the same location. He could identify the site because of the tree stumps indicated where the crew had cut firewood to make the return journey to Bismarck. Unfortunately, heavy rains had caused a mudslide to wash over the burial site, and despite considerable digging, he and his men were unable to find even one gold bar.
Wow. Wow. So, I wonder if it's lost or did somebody get it. Yeah, that would make.
I don't know. I would say, 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 I don't know Somebody probably got it.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, let's take the gold off the boat and leave it here, and then all of a sudden we can't find it. Yeah. I'm thinking somebody else found it.
It's a Spanish cast again, guys.
Oh.
I'm telling you, same thing.
That name, that Captain Marsh, I've heard that name before.
Yeah, but remember when I was telling you about the Spanish guys that the Indians said, leave or we're going to kill you, and they stash stuff and like, oh, I'll come back. They never come back. It's the same thing.
Oh. But these guys came back to get it.
Yeah.
And it was gone. Or they couldn't find it. Or they couldn't find it, they say. But, interesting. I wonder.
It is interesting.
It is.
We have one more story. I got
right.
one more story here for you.
All right, let's hear it.
It was the search for Lame Johnny's lost treasure.
Okay.
Cornelius Donahue, which was born in Philadelphia around 1850 and studied at Girard College. Let's see. I just lost the... Dang it, trying to look at the phone. He was a student here from 1862 through 1872, and excellent both in academic and conduct scores. Before his outlaw life of horse thieving and stagecoach robbing, Lame Johnny could never quite stick with anything. The student ran away to Texas to become a cowboy, where he learned how to steal horses from Apache tribes.
No.
He wasn't a particularly good cowboy, so he headed to the Black Hills in 1876 when the discovery of gold swept the nation. He prospected for gold along Castle Creek. A band of Lakota natives, is that right? Lakota natives stole his horses. Already an experienced horse thief, he rode down to the Red Cloud Agency, murdered the guard, and stamped 300 horses towards the Black Hills. After a summer of him and the tribe stealing each other's horses, he quit trying to succeed at prospecting, and Johnny took jobs as a deputy of Custer County, and later as a bookkeeper for the Homestake Mining Company.
Yeah.
He lost the homestake job after a man from Texas recognized Johnny as a horse thief who left Texas to evade the law. With his honest means of employment lost, Johnny went back to his old habits. He began horse thieving and cattle rustling in the Black Hills. He turned into a highwayman and held up stagecoaches.
Right.
In the fall of 1878, a gang of 5 outlaws stole a fortune from the Homestake mine. Their catch was about $1,000 in currency, diamond jewelry, gold dust, nuggets, and a bullion. The treasure had been carted in the stagecoach called the Monitor, which was an ironclad fortress on wheels. The bandits killed a guard and wounded others as they made off with the loot. As news of the holdup spread, the Homestake mine offered a handsome reward for the capture of the outlaws and the recovery of the treasure.
Okay.
While on one of his usual horse thieving trips to the Pine Ridge Reservation, Lame Johnny, with his easily recognizable limp, was apprehended. The authorities took him to Chadron, Nebraska, and he was prepared to be taken back to Deadwood, course also known as the Sydney Deadwood stage. No chances were taken with the outlaws' transport, and he was shackled, handcuffed, and his leg iron shackles were riveted to a metal plate attached to the bottom of the stagecoach. I don't think he was going anywhere. Notorious sharpshooters Daniel Boone, May, and Frank Smith guarded the stagecoach, and horseback escort Jesse Brown rode behind the party. 8 miles north of Buffalo Gap, a masked vigilante mob Some reports say that it was just a couple of men, but they located the stagecoach. The mob demanded to know where Johnny stashed the homestake treasure. His answers must have been unsatisfactory, as the metal plate was pried out of the floor. He was drug out and then hanged from a nearby elm tree, still in his shackles. Another party passed by and buried him in the shade of the elm. The area he was lynched is now called Lame Johnny Creek. But years later, several local ranchers dug up the grave to move it to another location. They found Johnny's body still in shackles, but the head was missing, as he had been. The rumor shortly after the time of the hanging, the men removed the shackles and boots before re-entering the body. Johnny's boots, one had a high heel from his deformed foot, was displayed in a Buffalo Gap store until a fire in the late 1800s destroyed the boot and store and the boots. Has never been established why his 3 highly experienced escorts were unable to protect him. Years later, Brown claimed that he tried to ride closer. Years later, though, Brown claimed that he tried to ride closer when the trouble began, but a voice in the bushes warned him not to. The unusual account only raises more questions. So pretty much in researching Lame Johnny's life, there isn't much that historians agree is certain. From his early thefts to the accounts of his death, speculation and rumors abound. Some don't even believe that Johnny was involved in the robbery.
Right.
After all, it would have been, by far, his most rewarding and well-planned heist by the small-time horse thief.
Lame.
Since mob justice took his life before his trial, they likely never know the extent of Johnny's criminal activities.
Interesting.
That sucks.
So,
Great name, though. Lame Johnny.
Yep. Lame Johnny.
Lame.
Yeah, but
we
can you
have
imagine
actually,
Can you imagine what, Scott?
if he never did nothing?
Then he went and been named. Maybe, yeah, I don't know what they'd have
No,
called
just
him in.
like, hey, Dennis said it, Patsy. Could he be built up to be somebody that he would never
You
that
never know.
way?
You never know. So does that wrap up the lost treasure, Dennis?
no, I've got 2 more real short ones.
Okay.
These are in Lawrence County. The one is in Lawrence County, and then I have one in Sanborn County. But in Lawrence County, long before the settlement of this region, relics have been found on Lookout Mountain dating back to the early 1800s.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And the last lost treasure in South Dakota, in Sanborn County, horse thieves and castle rustlers used the sandhills located in the vicinity of Forestburg as a rendezvous in the late 1800s. Stories have it that a cave is located somewhere in the hills where a cache of outlaw treasure is buried, but the cave has never been found.
Oh. So you got to find a cave.
And that is Lost Treasures of South Dakota.
Cool.
Cool. That's right. Cool. Don't forget.
Next week, stay tuned for Lost Treasures of North Dakota.
Oh, North Dakota. Next week with the Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton. Lost Treasure.
It's going to be a special Thanksgiving
Oh, yeah.
Lost
It'll be
Treasures
Thanksgiving.
of North Dakota.
After Thanksgiving. Yeah.
That's right, we'll have Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. Nice. Well, thank you, Dennis, as always. Now, what's happening on the whole Oak Island deal, Dennis?
Well,
What's
Well,
going on?
it,
you know,
it's a lot of hardwood.
Other than the
I
hardwood.
haven't been able to watch the last episode, so I don't know.
Oh, you
yet.
haven't watched the last one yet?
No, I'm going to watch it, and I'll probably watch it as soon as we get off of here. No,
Okay.
I'm not. Because I'm actually going to watch the Green Bay Packers San Francisco game, which is playing right now.
Oh, well, wait. What about Gold Rush? Who watched Gold Rush?
I watch Gold Rush.
And what's happening there?
You know what? I'm disappointed
In what, Scott?
on everything. Every one of them.
Gold
know,
Rush?
Every one of the shows.
All right, let's...
No, the fires are going on,
Okay.
Scott. They're having fires.
Right.
Rick Ness just bought Big Red, the one that, the one that originally started Gold Rush. Big boy, what's his name?
Hoffman. Boy.
Yeah, the Hoffman.
Yeah.
He bought Big Red, and he paid $500,000 for it, and they got it moved in and set up, and Rick is really doing. I'm impressed with what's Rick doing. I really like it because I like the way that they do things there, because there's really no big drama with that crew.
Right.
As with Parker's crew and him, just the little things. It's just so irritating. I don't know if he's getting paid extra to do stuff like that, say stuff like that, because
I don't know.
a normal person wouldn't say.
You know what?
He does.
Can I come in? Can I come in and say something right now?
Yeah, go.
And I'm going to say this, and this is from experience.
Oh, God.
But when you come, really, when
Go
you come to
ahead.
Parker's crew,
Uh-huh.
his crew is still thinking I'm taking orders off of a young man that I should never be taking orders off of. But he
Right.
runs the show.
Right.
No,
See,
no, they don't.
that's what gets in people's mind. And in Rick's company says, you know what? Okay, he hired me. This is what we need to do because this guy is like he wants to hire us. Let's just do it. There's a thing. Parker's been around for, oh my God, how long, guys? We've seen him since he was a kid.
Right.
It's so cool.
Right. Okay.
But it's for somebody to be a gold miner and grasp around it. You know what? I've seen you since you were doing stuff for 14 years old. You can't be thinking about that.
No.
You got to be thinking about, you know what? Make your money, make your lifestyle, and get out.
All right. Back to
That's
Dennis.
what you got to.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
hear some more here. What's going on with the Gold Rush? I got your thought there, Scott. They think he's a kid. They don't want to listen to him. I know it would be rough, I'm sure, but he's still their boss, and that's just the way it is.
I would.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd listen to him. It's his company. He's
The
the
guy's
boss.
the guy's always made his way.
He's signing my
He's
paychecks.
always made his way.
All right.
It's not about his age; it's about his experience, and he's been doing it
Right.
since he was in diapers. So,
Yeah.
and he learned from his
Exactly.
grandpa, so he has a lot of knowledge.
He's a minor. He definitely
He is a minor.
He
He's
is.
Yeah.
a very
it.
experienced minor.
He is, right.
Age, like I said, just because you've been doing it for 30 years, you could still be dumb as a box of rocks.
Yep, that's right.
You're right.
That's right.
I'm with Dennis.
Right.
Hey, I'm 60 years old. I've been doing this for 40 years. I know what I'm doing. Well, okay.
Right, I agree. So, right.
We learn something every day.
What's happening with the
Yeah.
Beats crew, Dennis?
Rick Ness, well, like I said, he got Big Red in,
Okay.
and they're pretty much got the Big Red set up, and it went there. But Toney Beats, man, I'm really impressed with what he's doing. He has 3 different cuts that he's working on, and they did some test drilling, and like the 2 cuts was really close to each other.
Uh-huh.
Well, they found out that one of the cuts is right in the middle, so they moved the overburden and they connected it. So now it's like one humongous cut.
All right.
And Toney Beach was actually saying that could be actually work for the next 3 years.
Nice.
And I guess when they had it assayed in the gold, I think we're going to see the most gold come from his claims, because it's like more than any of them ever.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And yeah.
No.
Is Tony
Oh, here we
Beach
go.
still doing that dredge thing?
You know what? No. I'm
No,
going to
not
say
right
no.
now. He's not, Rich, because of the water permitting and stuff that he
Oh,
had.
okay.
His
That's
bucket
right.
line dredges
No.
are
Right.
sitting idle right now.
So they're just running their regular wash plants and just
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
equipment and stuff like that. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's That's it. That's only the 3 on there now, right? Just Parker, Rick, and Toney. Okay.
Yeah.
What about Whitewater? Did you watch that one, Dennis?
What the heck?
Who?
Did you watch that one, Dennis?
Which one was it?
Whitewater one.
Oh yeah.
And what's happening there?
Actually, Fred Hurt, they started out, getting ready to start out, but the BLM or whoever it is, or
Oh yeah.
got a hold of him and called him, and he didn't finish. Actually, it was I was pretty upset because he didn't finish filling in that hole.
Yeah, I was
You're
shocked.
supposed to reclaim the land, and he didn't reclaim it.
No, he didn't. It didn't look like he reclaimed it at all.
It looked terrible. I mean, it looked like a dump site, So I get, for I guess the next, couple weeks or something, he had to, rent some equipment and get it filled in. I mean, it's that's one of the things. Every state's different, but there,
sure,
you have to reclaim land or reclaim it as best as you can.
Right.
And but the son, the younger son, I mean, he's got it going on. He's got a good setup. I mean, he's doing pretty good. I think he's going to really, where he's at that waterfall. They haven't got down to the very bottom, and he's already starting to find some pretty good gold. So I think they're going to hit it pretty big there.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Dennis, how can you reclaim a creek?
Not the creek.
It seems to do that on its own.
Not the creek, the glory hole.
The glory hole, dude, not the creek.
Oh,
Not
my
the
God.
creek.
That thing's like 9 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like old.
Yeah, and it
8 or
wasn't
9
filled
years.
in.
Jeez.
And he never did reclaim it.
Yeah, so they made him go and fill it in.
Hey, the front lines are open, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah, they are.
Well, I was going to say, either he's got to go back and do it or he's going to pay for it. One or the other. He had a bond.
But apparently he didn't, or he would have got it done so he can get his money back, right?
Not
know.
always.
Oh, he'd have been fined big time if he wouldn't have reclaimed it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It
Crazy.
floats. You guys got to understand that it kind of floats.
I don't know. I do know.
419-527-7574 or 520-7574.
Yep. Did you watch the Opal show?
You know what? If I want to, it's the funny thing about it. If I want to come in and mine it for a year,
All
and
right.
it takes 5, if I got a contract, it takes 5 years to reclaim it.
Hold on, caller.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you
Go
done?
ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's just me.
Hey, Lou. How are you?
Well,
What's going on?
we have just been so busy from this past summer, and it's finally getting to the point where we can't do much. So I can finally get back on and see what's going on in the world. I feel like I'm so out of touch.
You've been busy. You've been getting it gold.
Well, yeah, they gave us our river back September
Right.
2nd.
Right. So you've been
Oh,
you've been able to get back in dredging again, right?
Yeah, we Carrie was down here. We had been going to other places.
Uh-huh.
A couple of claims that have opened up. I think Hoagland talked about them on your show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Plus some private places we knew about. And then September 2nd, we dove in hard.
Nice.
And we didn't stop until they cranked the river.
Oh, okay. Once they do that, right, you're out of there again, right? Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. But nice. I'm glad you're able to get back in. So it was it was a good kind of busy is what you've been, right?
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
After 3 years of not doing full-time dredging,
Mm-hmm.
your body kind of gets out of the...
Yeah.
Kick your butt, Lou.
We went from recreational dredging to, oh my God, production dredging. And it was like, okay, I'm 62 now. And I feel like I'm 80. But, Rich, I have some ideas for your segment.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead, shoot.
Repairs on the fly for things like your pontoons. If you get a leak, hit a rock. Other than duct tape, everybody's got duct tape, but something a little more permanent. Hose repair, especially pontoon repair.
These are on-the-fly repairs. Like,
Hey, sounds like we could have Lou on as a guest during that segment.
on the fly repairs. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for ideas here, guys.
Right.
But
Heck yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Thank you, Lou. Mhm.
that's one. Yeah, Robert and I've been eyeballing a 6-inch because my neighbor, Gary, the guy who's got the airboat and the
Yeah.
6-inch.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Mhm.
He's selling everything because he's getting married and he's moving far, far away.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we talked about it and we said, no, we're just going to limp through with the 5 and the 4 because that 6 is a bear.
Sure. But it'll move some material, won't it, Lou?
Yeah, but it takes 2 to 3 people to run the thing.
Yeah.
Man and a boy, yeah.
I mean, if you don't have somebody down there cobbling for you and at least somebody tending box for you, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you're happy, though, ain't you, to be back in the water? Right
Yeah.
there at home. Yeah.
You still got to have
Yeah.
somebody cobbling for you with a 6-inch.
Say again?
I said, do you still have to have somebody cobbling for you with a 6-inch?
Yeah.
Explain, Lou.
Well,
Big rocks.
6-inch. Well, y'all have worked the 5-inch. When y'all came down here, didn't you get on Robert's 5?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Rich.
Okay. You already know that in itself was a lot to handle.
Yeah, I clogged
by
it a
yourself.
couple times. I knew not to do that.
Well, if you take a 6, you figure you're moving twice the material of a 5.
Yeah.
So you really need somebody to move the rocks in front of you because you're going to go through so much material. And that
Yeah,
brings
real
me
quick.
to another point. Parker Snobble.
It takes 3 people.
300 yards of material to get an ounce. Is that what I heard y'all say?
Right.
Okay, if you break that down, you figure 32 grams per ounce, give or take.
Okay.
Then you're looking at 1/10 of a gram. We move, about a yard and a half of material in a 2.5-hour run out here,
Uh-huh.
and we average a gram. So his ground has got to be terrible.
Just moving an awful lot of material, right? That's the only way they're making it.
I mean, granted, there has been the time or two when we've gotten skunked. We've been out there and maybe found 1/10 of a gram, but
Mm-hmm.
you figure that's 2.5 hours, and that's about $4 worth of gold, so that barely pays for the gas for the dredge.
Right. Say, it's weird. I don't get it. That's why I guess it's just in the massive amounts of material they can move. I mean, imagine if you could move 300 yards in an hour, Lou, how well you'd be doing, right?
Yeah.
With
I'd
what
be
you're finding.
With a boy right now.
Right? But could you imagine that? I mean, geez, Lord, it'd be sweet. So it's
Well, that's why Toney Beats is doing so well. He doesn't have to produce as much gold because his overhead's so much lower.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's I don't get it. It's nuts. It's too much for.
We do.
Well, now that he's got
And-
to move a lot of material, it won't be as easy, you know.
Oh, you mean all the overburden, Rich? That what you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. Once they get past that, it's just all money then, right? Mm-hmm. This is true. Oh, man, Lou, I'm just happy as can be for you guys. You know that you're back in and you've been busy getting some gold. That's great to hear for sure.
What else you got, Lou?
What else I got?
You said repairs
we
on the fly, leaks on pontoons, hose repair, what else?
Oh, safety. I sent Tim some links to some videos on like hand signals and
Oh, okay.
how to clear your mask and stuff.
Mhm.
But
You sent
if you go
who?
to that website, a diver's
pretty cool.
website, you could scoot through some of that info and maybe relay it on the air.
Okay, I'll see if I can find them, Lou. That
Oh,
a
you
wh-
sent it to Tim.
That was
Oh,
a
okay.
while back, though. I'll have to see if I can find them. I'm sure I still got it, Lou. You know what?
You can just send it to me then, Tim.
Will do. I'll see if I can find it, Rich, because I know I saved it. Because, yeah. I'll just have to forward it to you once I'll look after the show and see if I can.
Links on hand signals? Okay.
Yeah, which you could find on some of these dive websites, right, Lou?
Yes, and clearing your mask, clearing your ears. You might even do a segment on wetsuit repairs other than duct tape. Everybody goes to duct tape.
On the fly. Everybody, yeah, it's instant. Duct tape, Gorilla Tape.
But I'm talking...
What was it, masks and what else?
I don't know.
Masks, wetsuits.
Wetsuit, yeah.
Basically hacks for when you're out and you've got problems.
Sure. Right, on the fly. I'm out there, and I just got the basic crap with me. You know? That's it. What do you do? That's the thing. That'd work.
Okay, thank you. I got a lot so far from everybody, so I've got like 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 different things so far. So
okay, cool. That'll work.
Everybody's been sending me links and stuff. So.
Nice, good.
Not links, but messages.
Awesome. Well, good. See, they got bush fixes. Is what
I'll keep going for a while.
Yeah. Thank you, Lou.
And
I won't be on next week, guys. I'll be at the cabin hunting. So.
Okay. All right.
I'll be Wednesday night, but next Sunday I'll be at the cabin.
All right, so the Sunday after, maybe.
Getting deer, yep.
All right, cool. Lou?
Hey, Rich, maybe a segment on homemade pontoons.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. I'm with you.
Yeah, there's a couple different types.
Sure is.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, I'll send you my bill.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Lou.
Thanks, Lou.
You take it easy. Tell Robert we said hey.
Yeah, tell everybody who said hello.
All right, and hopefully we'll see some of y'all next year.
Yes, ma'am. We hope so.
Yep,
All right.
never know.
All right.
Y'all take care.
You take care. Okay?
Bye-bye.
Bye, Lou.
Bye, Lou.
I like Lou. Oh, that's cool. So all right, now one more show, the Opal show. Did you watch that one, Dennis?
I started to watch it, the beginning of it, where they were over somewhere in the UK or something.
Yeah, they're in Australia there, yeah.
Australia, and there was, I guess, man, you really got to be careful. I didn't realize how many different, where they dug, and showed, of course, they got different crews. They got one that's called the Rookies.
Yeah.
One with the daughter and her father. And, of course, the Rookies, they go to this old, one of these old mine shafts. And I didn't realize, once you go down, of course, they go in meters, so I don't know how many feet that is. But, they would go down, and then underneath would be just like a big finger system in there,
Right.
And just to go in and see if you can still get, traces of opals and,
Right.
That really didn't, after watching it, that just to me didn't really spark my interest that much.
Okay.
So I'm sure I'll watch another episode of it just to make sure, it's not what I'm, if I want to watch or not watch, but I wasn't really that impressed with that show.
All right, I'm too into it. I've watched it twice so far. Yeah, I don't know yet either. It's different. So it is
different,
right?
So I'm going to give it a chance, and watch it. And
give it that. It's different, So it's cool, but I don't know yet. I'm like you. I'm up in the air.
I love opals. I love the look of them. Some of them are just, the colors that are in them are really awesome.
Right.
And I guess some of them, what they were saying, even some of the black opals are worth, my gosh, how much a carat?
Yeah, they're
$40,000, $50,000 a carat or more.
Yeah, so it's like you can't blame them for going down there and look and see if anybody missed anything when they're down there.
Yeah, you find a carat of black opal and you scored, especially a rare one.
Yeah. See, so it could be cool. You know?
It could be.
It could be. So give it a couple more shots and see. You know, I don't know. I don't know. At least
either.
It's kind of treasure hunting-ish, so gotta watch it. Always watch all that.
Right.
Try to anyway. You know?
Oh, yeah, I'll still watch it, give it a chance, see.
Oh, yeah.
Because, my goodness, dog.
So, Rich, you got a few ideas now?
Yep.
All right, cool. I like it. I like the bush fix thing. I think that's interesting, to see fixing crap on the fly.
Oh, yeah. There's all kinds of stuff you can do on the fly.
Oh, yeah. Chewing gum.
You just got to be prepared,
Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what you've always said, You've always been vigilant about that, telling everybody, be prepared, have your stuff that you need, But and you say some people sent you some other ideas, too?
Yeah.
Good.
I've got a lot of ideas from a bunch of people.
Nice, see? Good. People paying attention tonight. We appreciate that. Rich likes the ideas, so.
Yep. You got to. You'll keep me going for a good while now.
That's
so
right. Keep sending them.
That's what I needed.
Yep. So Rich won't be around next Sunday, everybody.
And I kept telling you guys I needed stuff. You wouldn't do it. So
well,
I had to cancel a show just to get you guys to send me some.
Well, there you go. See?
So it worked.
Whatever it takes. You got it. No, you got some ideas. So that is cool. So we'll be looking forward to one of these segments, Rich, when you get back. I'll see if I can find them links, Rich. And I'll see if I can find them. I'll send them to you. If not, I know.
Yeah, Jesse, I used to be a Boy Scout. I was also a Marine. So we're always prepared.
Always prepared. I know if I can't find it,
always
Rich,
prepared.
You can get those hand signals off of some of the dive sites, I believe. Is what
Okay.
saying.
Everybody says I bring everything but the kitchen sink. No, I bring a kitchen sink too.
Yeah, you have that too. Scott, you got
Rich brings
quiet.
everything.
Did we? Oh, we lost Scott. I was wondering why he got quiet.
Oh, really?
Yep, we lost him.
Yeah, I do bring a lot of stuff, don't I, Denny?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, I've never seen Rich unprepared.
No, me neither. Not once. Not once. Never, ever. I'm trying to think what else there's. Something.
Not as prepared I used to be since I lost my box down the stream.
That kind of threw a little
yeah, I haven't really
monkey wrench
replaced
into
that
it.
yet.
Yeah.
That took a big hit. That had all my stuff in it.
Yeah, you'll get it back. You'll be fine.
I'm sure someone down in the Gulf's enjoying all of it.
They are.
Yeah, I'm sure, because they have everything in there, all my kits and everything.
Has anybody heard? Did anybody find Jeff Williams' treasure yet?
I don't think so.
I haven't heard. So I'm gonna say
or seen him
negative. Right.
post anything.
I haven't seen nothing. Yeah, so I'm gonna say no, not yet. Okay.
Yeah, he would have posted it on his Patreon page if someone would have found it.
Right. Now, I haven't seen nothing, so I'm gonna say no. That's just still in my mind, thinking about that. That's a cool treasure too. So give Jeff his props on that. I like it. So let me think. If we forgetting anything, guys?
We're doing the show Wednesday, right?
Oh yeah, we'll be here Wednesday.
Thanksgiving special.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we're having a Wednesday Thanksgiving Eve show.
Yep. Heck yeah.
As we know.
Don't forget to tune in to Ed and Jess.
Yeah,
Ed and Jess Tuesday Night Hangout.
Yep.
Yep. Don't forget on a GPS raffle.
Yep. And if you're a crony, don't forget, we got the Crony Club giveaway going on. Also, don't forget, we're going to be giving away some of them gemstones from our buddy John Hunt. He sent some more to us. So we're going to give away a couple more bags of those during the shows. And then, I'm trying to think what else.
Vicky, I think you have to be one of his followers
premium
or
patron.
one of his
Yeah, you
patrons.
got to be a premium patron to.
Yeah, you got to be a premium patron to go find his treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because he gives you hints and all that stuff to be able.
Well,
to
you have to be a premium patron, but then you have to purchase the map.
The map, yeah, but it's cool. It's worth it because it's a heck of a treasure.
Yeah.
So, so it'd be cool. If you're out that way, it'd be one of those things. It'd be cool to look for sure. You know. And dang, I think that covers everything, guys. I believe so. So we want to. I think so. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget, we'll be here Wednesday, and 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, like always. Don't forget, Ed, Jess, and Dano, Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on their YouTube channel. Tuesday night hangouts. And I guess we're out of here until Wednesday. Have a great week, everybody. And
night, everybody.
We'll talk to you.
Gold Diggers.
Wait, oh, somebody's calling. All right, let's take this call first.
Yeah,
all right.
take the call.
All right, hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Tim, it's Bay John.
Hey, John, how are you? Perfect timing. We was ending the show.
Yeah, I tried to get in there before the show ended.
What's going on, brother? We want to
let
thank
all
you.
the listeners know that the 2 bags I sent you, bet you got about the same thing in both of them.
Okay.
And I will say that there are a piece of rose quartz in both bags that are pretty good size.
Okay. Nice.
Along with a few others.
Nice. Maybe
so I'm afraid you'd be surprised what's in it.
They arrived yesterday, and I've been really busy. I set the box over there with my other mail and haven't even had a chance to open it yet. I seen it was from you. I knew what it was. I said, okay, these are them gemstones John sent me. I'll just set these over here, and maybe I can get to it tonight after the show's done. I got a couple other things I got to do real quick. And it's so I'm glad you called and let us know. Maybe we'll give a bag of them away Wednesday, and then maybe we'll give a bag away Sunday is what we'll do, okay? And we want to thank you,
That
John.
works.
We appreciate it, buddy. We really do. Thank you,
Yeah,
John.
thanks for donating there, John.
Mm-hmm. That's really special.
No problem. I get them down there from the Chris and mine down in Georgia.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Well, we appreciate it. We
I've
really
got
do.
plenty.
Well, see, a lot of people don't, and that's what makes it awesome. You're donating them to us, and we can give them away, and that's really cool, man. You know, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, buddy. Thank you very much. You know, that is very cool.
No problem, and they're just the gemstones. They're not. You don't have to go through and sift them out or anything, or classify them or nothing.
Right.
They're just ready for you to go.
They're ready. Just take them out, look at them, put them on a shelf, or do with them what you may. But they're cool, right? They are cool stones.
Yeah.
That is for sure, brother. John, thank you, buddy. Really, we really appreciate it. You know.
That's no problem. There are one in each bag, a good size piece of garnet.
Oh, that's cool.
It's well, you remember them big old marbles?
Yeah.
You used to use playing marbles?
Oh, yeah.
They're about that size or a little bit bigger than that.
Yep.
They're a bit bigger than them, about as big as them.
I am holding one in my hand that I got from Alabama when I was down there. It's right now. It's about the size of a marble. They're all over down there in Alabama too. I'm holding it right now. They're cool.
Well,
this is what you're talking about. It's like hexagon shaped, weird shaped. You know.
The hexagon's
octilogon.
a ruby.
You know
but
what I'm talking about.
The garnet's pretty much almost a perfectly round garnet. It's probably about the size of $50 or so.
I'll check that one out. I want to see that one. It's different from the one I got there. Mm-hmm.
But I just forgot to let everybody know out there
cool,
about
John.
the gemstones I sent in for you to give away.
Well, thank you, buddy. And like I said, we'll give the first bag of them away Wednesday. How'll that be?
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
All right.
And if I win, just Joel know the name.
All right, you got it. Thanks, buddy. You have a good night.
You're welcome.
All right. Take care, John. Thanks for calling, brother.
Yeah. You too.
All right. Bye, buddy.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
bud. All right. John Hunt, everybody. Thank you, John. We appreciate it, my man, for sure.
Oh,
all
yeah.
Right. And like we said, we're out of here. We'll see you all Wednesday. Go ahead, guys. Say it.
Good night, Gold Diggers.
Good night, Gold Diggers.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.